Samantha Fox. Welcome back to the Dick Gruesome Program. I am, of course, your host, Dick Gruesome, and I'm feeling zipped up. I'm zany. I'm feeling like I'm on acid from that last show. You know, the last show was out there. Speaking of acid, we have one hell of a product from Sawa Power coming at you. We've got some Antacids, guys. Wait, you wanted me to sit on that side? I'm sorry. Sorry, Jeramiah. Let's get some room here. Let's do the first one. Are we ready? Should we have music? Maybe we should have special music. Pat, play me a song. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yep, that's good. This first Antacid flavor is bean. Can we see it? I gotta make sure we see it good. Bean. This is called bean. This is a, I guess, bean flavored Antacid. Right. Our next one, they're launching a whole line of Antacids, and we're hoping this is going to be a big hit because we need the cash, guys. Send us your pre-orders. The next flavor is called cabbage. Wow. Cabbage. So that's, you know, that's got to be good for your Antacid needs. What do we got next? Ooh, this is a great flavor. Oh my God. Spook Nazi. We got Spook Nazi here. That flavor is an age-old recipe, I believe founded by the Colonel of KFC, perhaps. I'm not sure. So that is Spook Nazi. And the last one, of course, is lime. So that's lime in a blue bottle. I love the way Sawa Power originates, innovates, and accentuates what I like to call the necessities of life right here. Get your pre-orders in. Another thing I like about Sawa Power is it's like, I think they were planning on doing shampoo, and then Antacids showed up and they said, fuck it, let's roll them up. It's Mitch Hedberg, right? Pringles joke. Oh, yeah. Anywho, what the fuck of a show do we have? Everyone's asking, what are you going to do? How are you going to top yourself? How are you going to top yourselves? Well, I'll top ourselves right now with this. Plugs. Check out Second Degree Burn, a Burn Notice story, now streaming on Tubi TV and Amazon Prime, Typhoon On Demand, and possibly more of your favorite streaming services. Go to Instagram. Find Dick Gruesome. Follow Dick Gruesome on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Okay, I've got some notes. Pat, give me some note music. Right. Studio trip, guys. I've been talking about this for, I don't know, maybe an episode, but we're heading into the studio next week, I think, to record a hit track, maybe 2 hit tracks. JB, who was on the show last week, or the last show, however these shows are coming out, JB's going to be doing a Ghostbuster song. Me and Pat are going to be doing a hit indie math rock emo smash punk song. So a lot of music to come up with. So I don't know how we're going to do the shows. The next show coming up, I don't know if we're going to do a half show, then a studio show, or what. We'll figure it out. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Pat, bring me into the next bit.
Here we go. Next bit.
Right.
Gay!
They're not letting us drink the Sawa Powers till the second segment, so we've got to stay hydrated one way or another. So they told us to keep our beverages below border when we're doing them. So we're abiding, as we always do. Here's where I'm at next. With my grocery store videos that everyone seems to enjoy, I branched out. I've got new hobbies. I've got new things I'm doing. I went to Harbor Freight because I'm working on a guitar. Pat, do you know about this? Do you know about the guitars I'm working on, Pat?
You mentioned something about making your own 3D printed guitar.
Right before we started the show, I said that.
Yeah.
That's true, but also too, I'm refinishing this Strat. I'm making up my own Strat here, guys. Awesome. I should always hold everything up in front of Pat. Hey, the whole show. Hey, you guys like my guitar? Huh? No. He got me. He got me. Okay. So this is the strat I'm finishing. This is going to be like a baby blue. I can't wait to get this thing going. This is going to be, and I'm going to have a P90 pickup, one single P90 pickup. I've worked this out in my head. I've done online simulations. I'm very excited about this. So the point is I went to Harbor Freight to get some sandpaper and other things. A heat gun, I think. Let's watch the video. Pat, you want to watch the video?
Yeah.
Pat, don't you ever just want to say, shut the fuck up and play the video?
You want me to do that?
Yeah, I would.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you know whose fucking show this is?
Hey, calm down.
All right, sorry about
Play the video.
that. All right, you're right. Oh my Christ, dude. Fucking goddamn Harbor Freight. Me and my cheapness for their Chinese goods, man. I swear to God, if it wasn't for that, I'm in line for 7,000 hours because there's an old man who's learning how to use the register, and I don't care about that. Good for him. It's the dumb whore training him. She's 45 with no teeth, and she thinks she knows life. Do you know what I mean? Snappy, yelling at the old man. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And it's just like, you don't need to listen to this. She doesn't have teeth. So, you know what I mean? Okay, so like that's essentially, there's a little bit more to that part of the video, but it doesn't matter. This bitch doesn't have fucking teeth, man. And this is a thing that just irks the living daylights out of me. When I see someone with no teeth, I shit my pants. Not because I have to, because I want to. Because if I have to look at them with their no teeth, then you're going to smell me and you're going to smell shit. Big time. You know what I mean? I hate no teeth. We live in a world now. I can 3D print teeth.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Holy fuck. I mean, we could go old 1991 chiclet teeth. That was in a movie, maybe Problem Child. I'm not sure. The point is, if you wanted to make it happen, you could. And I'm sick to death of people acting like there's no tooth care in this goddamn country. We're riddled with teeth in this country. I imagine you having no teeth and you go to I don't know, Mozambique with no teeth. They're like, but you're from America. And you're like, no, I know. I just like to be a shithead. And they're like, no, you should have teeth. You came from America. We have teeth here. I bet they have all their teeth. I bet if you go to Mozambique, they have all their teeth. I'm going to give that rhyme to JB, by the way, for his Ghostbuster song. Clip 2 of my Harbor Freight experience. So I'm just thinking of how nice of a guy I am, even after this awkward as fuck checkout experience I had to endure. I'm like, oh yeah, I think it's supposed to snow later. You know what I mean? Small talk bullshit, which I fucking hate.
I hate doing it.
And then the toothless bitch has the audacity to like just be even more annoying. She's like, well, sometimes they say it's supposed to be a lot of snow and then it's a dusting. But other times it's supposed to be a dusting and then you get a lot of snow. Stop saying dusting. You don't have teeth, you toothless bitch. Rude. She's rude on 2 accounts. Right. Erroneous on all accounts. She's rude verbally and she's also rude physically with her mouth and the lack of teeth. Okay, so this is perfect. Not only am I 100% correct with what I said. Pat, what do you got?
Like, how many teeth are we talking here?
How many teeth was she missing, or how many teeth did she have?
I don't know.
She was missing the front row. She was missing the front row.
Shit, okay.
Right. Uppers. It's bad. It's not good.
And she wanted you to act like, teeth were there.
She wanted me to act like a normal, civilized person and not like grab a bone from somewhere and like stick it through her nose because she doesn't have teeth. I don't know how that works. Jeramiah, I applaud I got to say this real quick. Jeramiah has been a godsend on this fucking show. I read a comment on the last show that said, the show actually seems better produced now. You're doing a great job. A little tape though here with this cord twice now. It's came off. That's all I'm saying. Pat, what did you just say? Something about the lady, the teeth lady.
Oh, like she expected you to treat her as if everything's
That's
normal.
It. Right. That's what I don't like. Pat's 100% correct here. I don't enjoy when people portray their situation as though this is every day. It's every day for her, I suppose. But you gotta, once again, we need to self-correct here. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking if I was like a poor piece of shit who did a bunch of like teeth canceling drugs, you'd probably forget about it. Like she probably, like, if I lost my front tooth right now and I went to work, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe we should like think about like, I'd try to cover it up. She's been dealing with this for crack years. That could be 6 months. I don't know how long that is. I don't know how long crack years are. Maybe 15 years. I don't know. What's a crack year, Pat? What's a year on crack? That's like 3 days?
I have no clue.
Well, here's the thing.
Doesn't it go by quick or something? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I mean? I'm thinking that, but also too, I don't know how much crack you have to do to lose your teeth. So is that 3 days, 3 years, 30 years? I don't know.
Several years, I would guess.
At least several years of crack using.
Unless you're going at it pretty hard.
Right. And she could be, and she's employed too. So she's got the money. She's got Harbor Freight cash to spend on crack. What I'm saying is that I'm going at it from my point of view. I'm looking at this from a guy who has his teeth and thinks those are important in life. She's not coming from this same perspective, right? She's coming from the perspective of that these things in my mouth helped me at one point in time chew meat. I'm over that. I do soup and I smoke crack. So we got to keep in perspective of the way other people live. So sometimes I go to stores, I get upset. I make videos instantly. Every store I go to, I make a video, by the way. These are just the ones I show. But then I get home and I reflect on them and I say, you know what? Who did she really hurt besides my appetite? You know what I mean? Speaking of unappetizing looking people, I've been watching the Spring Baking Championship as I always do. I'm a huge baking and cooking fan. I watch all of the shows. Minus anything on the Food Network. I really don't like Chopped or any of those shows, but like I like the Gordon Ramsay shows, and I don't even think Spring Baking's on Food Network, to be honest with you. Maybe it is. It probably is. It doesn't matter. I watch it every year, Pat.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the microphone, you know what I mean? I watch it every year, Pat. I watch the Spring Baking show every year, and things are changing.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but I take it it's like all the other baking shows. What?
So just relax. Everything, Jeramiah is loving this. Is this personally? I watch the Spring Baking Championship because I'm a fag. You know what I mean? I'm a faggot. I like to have sex with guys while we watch the Spring Baking Championship, and that's my problem right there.
Makes it extra sweet.
It makes it sweet and it makes it special, and it actually makes you remember things on the show. Do you know what I mean? Like little moments you're having in your life, you're kind of sharing with the people on screen. They don't know it. Point being is that I watch the show. I wonder how much is going to get cut out of there, right? So what if the first part of the show is 40 minutes?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Dude, we should do a 40-minute show. Guest gets 2 minutes. All right.
I like that.
We got Pete. All right. We're done.
He just crip walks in, crip walks out.
It's a great show. Back to the Spring Baking Championship. The Spring Baking Championship is a great show, or it can be, and it has been in the past, and it could still continue to be. They have Jesse. Jesse's my guy. I love Jesse. I used to not like him as much. He's a very handsome man. And when I see handsome men, I don't know. You know what I mean? But fortunately enough for Jesse, he is uncharismatic and not funny. So it's like, okay, we're good. You know what I mean? So Jesse's on it. He's back. You've got the Duffster, Duff Goldman. I look like I am Duff. I'm jealous of Duff because Duff has skills and I do this show. And I tried to make cakes too, and I can't do it.
No.
It's tough. But he went to school.
Right.
I wonder sometimes, like, if I went to school for baking. Point being is that Spring Baking Championship is on. You got Duff, you got Jesse, you got Nancy Fuller. She's the old brassy bitch. She's like a Paula Deen type, but she's not Paula Deen. I don't get it either. And then they used to have...
She doesn't use the N-word as much?
She uses it even more. Even more.
That's the... Okay.
And then they used to have Lorraine on this. At least for the holiday baking championship. I'm going way back. I don't know if anyone's... I'm a real fan of this show. Lorraine was the best. Lorraine Pascal. British bitch. Black, too. Bet you didn't see that coming.
No.
Lorraine? When I said that shit, Pat, like, fucking zoned out. He's like, Lorraine, who gives a fuck? And I said black. He's like, oh.
And British? Sure.
British and black? A BB? I'm about to get on this BB. This British, she's
a BBBW, triple BW.
I was gonna say, yes. You took the words out of here, out of his mouth, into the microphone, out of the speakers, into your ears. Guys, can we do a cheers? I know we can't get through this segment. I know I can't get through this segment, but like I gotta tell you another note that I heard throughout my journeys of life. You guys are gonna love this. I'll say it like this. I was out and about and someone saw the show that I know. It wasn't like knowing that I didn't know, but they've been watching the show. They're a fan, right? And they said this, this person said this. They said, man, dude, why is everyone so high on your show all the time? And I was just like blown away. Like, cause we're smoking weed constantly, you stupid fucking idiot. Are you a fucking retard? I talk about retards all the time in this fucking show. And this is what this fucking asshole said. Yes, we're smoking weed, you stupid idiot. Yeah, we're pretty fucking high. Do you know what I mean?
Nah. Nope.
Perfect. Okay. What is the point of this bit? What are we even on anymore? Spring baking. At one point in time, we were talking about gross people. We were talking about gross people. That's why I jumped to the Spring Baking Championship. I want to talk about it because I like it. And also, this is a person that's on the show right now because we live in the new world. The whole point is the world we live in now. Before, when you used to watch TV, you would watch beautiful, big boobed, breasted, big butts, in shape, hunky guys, big old dicks in your face, sucking on them, put them in your eyeballs and under your eyelids. You know what I mean? Sexy stuff. Now you watch the fucking show, and this is what you see.
Why cook? Eat healthy, fresh, and local?
I keep doing these like gotcha moments. I have to set this clip up. This is actually not from the Spring Baking Championship. This is just one of the guests that was on the show. So this isn't even from the show. This is a guest that's on the show doing like a local news segment. And she is not the black guy. So we're focusing on not the black guy. We're focusing on the other person. Let's watch.
Looking for leftover cake, like our friend Kelly, our exec producer. There's cake laying around the house. She has chocolate cake laying around. Well, sous chef Manja Blackwood is here to help us pretty much get rid of it in a cool way. But also what's really neat, she is part of Food Network's Spring Baking Championship going on.
Yes, I am.
A first-timer on the show.
Yes.
How awesome is that?
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, so I also have to do this, and I got to make sure I do it, but she is also a sous chef at the University of Arizona.
Fucking pause. Oh, I ran out of clip.
I know a few people that went to college to be a chef, and like, I don't know anyone that's a chef.
They never made it. They washed out.
Like,
They're washing dishes now, these chefs.
Like, they realize they go like to get a job, and they're like, all right, you can start with washing dishes or some shit. You know, they want you to start.
That's not how that fucking works at all, Pat. What the fuck are you talking? Yes, you're wrong. You don't go to fucking college to cook food, and you go to fucking Red Lobster, and they say you start washing dishes.
Not Red Lobster, but if you want to work at like probably a high-end restaurant, they make you kind of start lower. You can't just be like, I'm a chef.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah. No,
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
whatever the fuck. Hey, you know what it is? Whatever.
It's not easy to become a like head chef.
That's what. This is what Pat's trying to say. Pat's trying to say in a stupid way.
He's trying to make it all complicated.
He was trying in a roundabout stupid way. Pat was trying to say it takes time.
High, man.
You're so goddamn high, dude. Quit smoking so much goddamn weed when we're making a show. This is professional. Jeremiah's pissed as fuck too, by the way. He's like, maybe I could get paid if you guys weren't so high all the time. It's not gonna, dude, even if we made money, we're never paying you. Ever.
No.
Like, it's so funny how people think they can show up one day and they're like, ooh, Jeremiah fixed a fucking banner and now he wants $50 so he can go to a trans show and have sex with a man. That's what he wants to do. That's what you said.
That's how he gets off. That's what works for him, I guess.
Not on my $50. Do whatever you want. That's your own 50. You know what I mean? I'm fucking giving 50.
Like 20. About 20 of it.
Fuck you, dude. I won't give you a goddamn parking dime. I had to go to the library to pick up a 3D printed part. I got a whole scam going with this library. Don't worry about it. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh,
right. I got two printers going. I got my printer and the library's printer. They don't know I have one, but I pay taxes and shit. That printer is mine. This is the whole fucking point I'm talking about, Jeremiah. That's why you get me so fucking mad. He wants me to pay for his fucking trans hookups. I ain't doing it. Not even $20. Pat just said, what about $20? What? You give him $20. Pay him $20.
I don't know him $20.
I don't know him $20. I don't know. He thinks his. All right. Fucking goddamn, this shit's pissing me off, man. And you want to know why? Track back to see where I got in the bad mood. Track back and see where I got in the bad mood. Was it from the fat mood over here? It was from her. She gets me in a bad mood. She's so ugly and fat. I didn't pause it on the right clip. We were talking about some shit. I'm going to do this other clip. I'll do a pause. She's so gross. I have a point to this. Let's watch.
All kinds of baking shows, but this is a championship one.
Yes.
And so it has started. You're excited. We can't give too much away. You got to continue to watch what happens.
Yes.
It's like I want to just make fun of the dude who's talking, but that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. This bitch. Her name's like Manji, MANG something E maybe. Look at the freeze frame. I didn't even try this one. Look at the freeze frame I took. Sometimes you have to try to take a bad freeze frame. Can you not see? Jeremiah, put it on the list. We gotta raise the playback monitor.
I got a little view of her.
Okay. Like, before I even say it, just everyone look at her. Just fucking look at this lady. Before I say anything, I don't want to.
Look at they. Or is it them? Them.
Well, she's.
I could be wrong.
Hold on. She's straight. She is a she. But here's the thing, though. She's so large. She is a they. She is a them. She means it in a completely different way. She started the movement, and now all these people are doing these things. And she's like, "That's not what I meant at all. I'm just a disgusting fat person." She makes food. She bakes delicious foods, and I'm supposed to eat these things coming from her. Imagine picking up a cupcake and she hands it to you. Oh,
like barehanded?
Do you want? Oh, dude! Oh my God!
You gotta eat it.
I didn't even think about that.
Eat it out of her fist.
And you heard her just take a shit right before she came out of the bathroom that's butted up right next to the bakery entrance, so you can hear everything that's going on. Dude, she's so gross. Like, the bit's over. It's just like it's not even funny. It's just it's like irritating to me. All right, fuck this whore.
I'm entertained.
And that actually brings me to the next little topic I have. Pat, can I get a little music? Yeah. This is spiraling into a tangential universe constructed by Patrick Swayze of Donnie Darko. R.I.P. Bella Ramsey. Let's get a look. Let's get a good look. Come on, guys. Let's get a look. Hey, you guys want to look? Hey yo, JB, what you think of this bitch? Man, I'm just chopping it up with some fucking fine ass days, man. These days be looking fucking fine, bro. Chopping it up. Black people say chopping it up now. I've had 2 black people say that to me. David, Andrew Barry, text me, return my text once in a while. And JB said it too. That's 2. That's 2 black people. And I know 5. I know 5 black people. And 2 of them said, chop it up. Just telling you guys, this is what we need to start saying. This is how language is happening. When I start hearing it from 2 black friends of mine, I'm like, now I'm saying that on my podcast. Program.
We're chopping it up.
Dude, we're chopping it up right now. We're chopping up with this fine ass they.
Oh.
Look at this they. Bella Ramsey. Bella Ramsey. She's everywhere. You can't get away from her. Trust me, I've tried. I wouldn't bring her up unless I had to. I have to bring her up at this point because I can't get away.
Is that Wednesday?
No, it's not Wednesday. This is there's no day of the week that could describe this face. You'd have to make up a totally new weird day of the week to describe her face. Why? What's the point of this? She's everywhere. I don't even know why she's on a show called The Last of Us. It's a video game show, right, Pat?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Did you watch it?
I haven't.
No,
No. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of her for whatever reason, and
it's her face.
And I don't know.
It's her fucking face.
I didn't ever play the video game, so I was just like, you know,
this is a thing.
This isn't for me, basically.
This is what happens in life. You go to school and you meet weird kids, and you're like, yeah, that weird kid's not so bad. And they're not. That's fine. Yeah. But that doesn't make them a star, and that doesn't make them supposed to be on your show. Like, I can't even get through.
I liked her in Game of Thrones. She was good in that show.
Oh my god, you watch Game of Thrones?
Well, I liked it.
It's another show I'd never watch. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. Here's my point, Pat. I got a fucking point. Come on. Are you joking with me? We got to wrap this thing up. Yeah. We got a guest to get to.
Yeah.
He's been waiting over there for eons.
Yeah.
Jeramiah can't keep him busy forever.
He's right behind the water heater.
So, here's the thing. Here's my point. I don't like Bella Ramsey because of A, her face, B, she seems like a whiner. All I see are these quotes from her, and maybe she's being emphasized more than other people, which probably is because she's a they. She identifies as they. And I used to not like that term. You're either a boy or you're a girl. That's what all of us old school fucks say, huh? Get it together. Be a boy or be a girl. Get in line. Come on, what are you guys doing? Fucking weirdos. I don't care anymore because she is a they. Look how weird she looks. These people are theys. They're none of us. They're not belonging to me or anyone I know. She's a they. Does she have Down syndrome? Probably, but that's not like just because you have Down syndrome doesn't make you a freak, and that's what she's trying to make everyone believe. I wasn't cast in. She's having a thing about being cast in roles. Pat just named another show she was on that was huge. This bitch is so goddamn lucky with her fucking strange, ugly face to even be considered, to even come in. Like, if I saw her, she's got a bomb. Get her out of here. You're lucky. You're so goddamn lucky with your... She's smirking, too, at how lucky she is. She's like, I'm fooling everyone. I'm a jokester. I'm a jokester, guys. I don't like her. I have nothing against her, but I don't like her at all. I do not like this person. Break time. Hey. Guest did not show up. It doesn't matter. Me and Pat did an amazing episode. Audio did not work. Hey, let's just do it again tomorrow. We're not doing that. We're not recreating magic. Because that's not how magic works. Actually, it is. You practice it, and Doesn't matter. This is the episode. I appreciate everyone watching, and we're gonna have a new episode in, a day or two or a couple weeks. All right. Hey.